Today's date. My videos from like 2006. There, yes, oh my gosh. But it came up and he was like, oh, you have to have cash, and he just ordered it. And I made it. It'll pop I made that an extra 5 minutes today.
I got so sunburned. It's just like setting more and more.
Was it today? Or yes? Oh, God, yeah. Are you drinking plenty of water? That pause. I don't like that pause.
No, I am. 44. Yeah.
That's what's gonna. That's what's gonna get you through it,
I really
Travis.
feel like I'm on fire in these games.
Everybody, welcome down to Cranky Sam. We're going to start the bingo here in just a couple minutes. We should have come around to your table. If we missed you somehow, you can come on up to our table. But again, we'll get started here in just about 2 minutes. Taking in the garden all day, but luckily it's like a shade garden because my house faces the north. So I was like, oh, I'm fine. I was like, oh, I didn't do it. And it was like, no, you've been in the shade all day. These two like. What feels? So is that the one down by the new, down by the baseball field?
No, it's behind the big food store. But
Yes. I have some prints.
Yeah. You need some cards? Two.
Oh, some Lagunda, something or other.
It's we're rebranding Tropical Lunch to Brennan's Way. 2 weeks.
The email came in on something weird.
And so I did the read
Oh,
doc.
Yeah,
there
I got confused
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Erica Matsuda, which is also a Cranky Sam too. Usually if I think for Brennan's Way, because I work down with the city starting in June, I host in Terrace Park.
Yeah.
So whenever I see Brennan's Wave, I'm like,
Oh.
it's not for me.
That's what we're doing. Basically, I'm just asking for like a shout out at bingo and maybe a trivia round for Missoula related. And Carly will send you a graphic that's on her list.
And tomorrow, don't tell me. But I guess I have a round that's like, it's also Montana County. That's not close up to Missoula.
Yeah,
I don't know if
it's
Montana.
the week of the 12th. Because that Wednesday, when you would do said round,
Yeah.
Thursday is the ribbon cutting for the new terrace project, and we're like really releasing it there. They're passing the beer out. They're like gonna give a shout
Oh,
out.
I'll actually be down there.
Brennan's family's showing up.
I'll be there on Thursday as
you'll
the
be-
guy with the
You're the
microphone.
fucking guy. You're gonna be talking about this beer a lot.
There's gonna get a lot of chitter chatter. I'll check that out in a
No,
second.
it's
All right.
so great. It's all kind of coalescing well. We're talking about
I'm just glad they're getting the Terrace 74 because I was like, nobody wants to hang out in the park when you can't see the river. Yeah, the Terrace. I saw plans for it like 4 or 5 years ago, and I was like, I just gonna be able to pull that off in the winter, right? They're gonna start in fall, and they're gonna have it ready by spring. I was like, no way, and I'm like, it just.
It totally feels like one of those concepts that will never come to fruition.
It's like the saddest thing. We have this beautiful river running straight through our town in one of those populated areas, just like ugly scree piles to get on and off of it. It's like, oh god, that's terrible. Get your shit together, Missoula. I bring Dewey down because I only talk for like 3 minutes each break during that downtown tonight. That's what you're talking about, right? Yes. Only talk like 3 minutes, and then I have like an hour off. Like, dog, you're getting wet because he just sits in the car in the shade, but still, it's hot. But do you see these cute things? Is that the boy? This I just found this one online.
Random.
But it does look exactly like mine.
Oh, Labrador?
Yeah, my dad's boring. My dad's boring when he's sober. Give him beer money. It's our quest for tips. It's fun.
I understand.
I made another one with Taylor Swift.
With your own dog.
No, I don't have any good pictures of him because he's black. So like trying to take a picture of him is nearly impossible. I have like 2 good pictures in my whole like.
Get him to get some.
I've only had him for 2 years.
Gotta really imitate him. Anyway, we'll talk soon.
Thanks for me. Alrighty, friends, we're getting close to starting our first game of bingo here tonight. I'm going to give you our 1 minute call. This game will close in 1 minute. If you need a slip, come on up to the table. Otherwise, we'll get started here. Prepare your daubers. This first game will be a classic bingo game that's 5 in any row, column, or diagonal. Has to be straight with some error. You know what? We've had worse.
That's really. I thought it was gonna be under 2, honestly. And it's all 20.
Yay. At least we might have some change for round 2. Oh, last second, literally, I was just about to say, like, this game is cool.
So it's gonna be $6 for you. Appropriate needs to get up here. 3. Yeah, we're doing well.
Brian, we don't have time for your shit, Brian. God damn it, why are we just waiting up Brian?
We need you. Get up here, guys. Anyone else? Yes. Did you pick how many cards you want? Yeah, so it's gonna be $3. You get a sheet of 3. You can buy as many as you want, but whatever you buy right now, you have to play this first round. You said one sheet is 3 of them? Yeah. This one? $3 then.
And this game is closed. Again, folks, this will be a classic bingo game. Moisten your daubers, not with your mouth, though. That's disgusting. And again, let's play some classic bingo up here.
$3.69.
Hot. Starting off, getting all down and dirty with an I-30, I-30. Shut the door. It's an N44, N44. We'll go from N44 to N4. A tiny little pot up here. The winner of this round, the first person to get 5 in a row, will win $369. And Lordy, help me. N40 and 40. Yeah. Got a little string of ends here. Somebody could literally win it on this next one. That'd be crazy, but crazier things have happened. Stay right there on those ends for an N32. N32. Old enough to drink, but not old enough to think. 21. I-21. G46. And you can jump in the line with G59. Okay, I'm G59. Okay, I believe you. Sober, weird, gross. I don't like it though, I don't like it. Drop the bomb with a B10, B10. If you don't know why B10 would involve a bomb, talk to your grandma. We don't just fly, we soar. It's an I-24, I-24. Feliz Quinceañera, it's B15, B15. G, that's nifty with a G50, G50. Three and 3-3. All right, folks, we do the bingo called in the back. Everybody hold your cards, though. I don't trust people from the back room. I mean, have you seen those degenerates? I sure did 633. All right, let's see how he did here. He's going through those ends. We got N34, N44, free space. You cheap bastard.
All right.
Those are for people that really need them. And N32 and N33, my friends, that's a good bingo. Give him a hand. If it's your first time down, you are required to clap for our winners, but then you can just really give them the nastiest look possible. And he's going to get every single dollar that you put into this. He's literally walking away with all of your money. That means I don't keep any of it. So wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Wouldn't it be polite to tip me? Because I put on pants and I came down here.
You put shorts. You're halfway there.
I put on half of pants. All right, folks, we're going to count him out, and then we'll get back around to get cards out to you folks. This next round will be a pattern round, so you can take out your frustrations on those cards in front of you, and we'll be right back around to dive in for round number 2 of bingo down here at Cranky Sam.
At the battery, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, bro.
So there you go. Congrats. All right.
Oh, thank you, sir.
All right, you have to be nice to him. He tipped well. Again, folks, just a reminder, you should have played all the cards you purchased before. Now we'll get you sorted out for round number 2, our pattern round. Also, just a reminder, folks, we switched to 7:30 about a month ago to start both bingo and trivia. We're going to turn back time. We're turning back time to 7 o'clock. So starting next week, both bingo and trivia will start at 7 o'clock p.m.
Gabbard and everybody got this water, but I was like, I'm killing time on the channel every single table for that. Except like we're trying, I think the like skipping of the TVs is like a problem with the internet, a problem with the TVs, and a problem with the computer.
Is it still happening?
No, so I switched a bunch of crap around, and I was like, maybe if it just stays like this, it won't be a problem. I like, not everything's live now on it's downloaded.
Yeah.
So like,
Okay.
All righty, folks, we're about ready to start game number 2 down here tonight. It will be a pattern round. If you look at those screens now, this is the pattern you need to get. Just a little bit further to your right there, Peaches, so they'll help your neck. There he is. Aw, he's not as dumb as he looks. Call this bulky corners, 4 bulky corners up there. Here's the deal. If you look at the pattern, we will not need any ends, though, so I will not be calling any ends, except that I'll probably mess up and call one of them. These cackling hags over here just sort of shooting up. You know who you are. What would you say? Hey, she didn't bring any baked goods this week, so she's on the shit list. What a look. This game is closed. Again, no end to this one. If you look at the top right corner of the screen, though, that's the pattern you need, so you don't need to panic about remembering. And let's start it off with a super lucky number 13. 1, 3. Hey, maybe he is. Does he need a hand? Where's his helper? Should we have like? You know the score. It's an I-24. I-24. B8. Gotta get a B8. Sure dehydrated. It's because your body's slowly shutting down. And we'll go from B8 all the way over to B7. B7. Oh my God. I'll blame you, I guess. And we can jump and jive with an 065. 065. Oh, seems okay. Hopefully, sorry, I just bumped up. It must be fate. It's an I-28. I-28.
It hasn't broken by now. It's gonna be fine. I've been due for an upgrade for like 4 years.
There you go. They're like, you get a free one. I like mine. We're going from I-28 to G58. G58.
I have the mini size still. Big house anymore, so I refuse to get a big phone.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
People were like, want that? When I got a big one, they were like, want that get your, I didn't get an XL or anything, but I was like, I have adult size pockets. That's fine.
Yeah, I don't.
Yes.
Exactly. It's small size.
Let's get back those eyes for an I-26. I-26.
I also just like refuse to spend money on a phone. Yeah. Stupid.
And let's drop that bomb with a B10. B10. No, you get free. I don't trade them in, so my spleen. It's B14. B14. Yes, that's probably the best one I've ever come up with. You're welcome.
363.
363. All right, folks, pretty similar pot here. We're playing for $363 US right now. 363. And in celebration, let's go to I-23. I-23. And it's dinner for two with a shitty view. 069. 069. If you don't get that, you're doing it wrong. We're feeling great with a G48. G48. Hey, your legal alcoholism begin. It's I-21. I-21.
Thank you.
On your prettiest dress, it's your quinceañera with the B15, B15. Again, just a reminder, regular videos will not do it. Your board has to look exactly like the one in the top left corner. We have 069, so how about a G50? G5. And they all lived happily ever after with an 075. 075. Well, look at you, G52, G52. And it's I-27, I-27. How's your game go? Well, it wasn't great. He pulled a 068, 068. I-19. I-30. Ain't no Hemi, it's a little B6. B6. Shopping spree, you have 073, 073. We're feeling divine with an I-29, I-29. He's not cheap, he's just thrifty with a G50, G50. He's also cheap as hell, though. Namaste, Missoula. I need you to be one with your breath. Be one with your crotch chakra. It's called the Dan Shin in Tai Chi. The Dan Shin? You mean my crotch? And you can get your kicks with 066. 066. Think of a spew with an 072. 072. Sweetest little number in the world, sweet 16, high 16. And don't go far, because next one's I-17, I-17. All right, if you know it, I need your help. Pull out your pom-poms. We got a B11. B11. And again, don't go far, right after B11, we got B12, B12. And we're staying alive with a B5. Andy and Trixie, it's a G60, G60. Like a meadow full of dew. It's an 062, 062. And just proving that randomness never seems random. Let's go for an 061, 061. Make sure to double check all those numbers, especially if you're traveling with folks. Make sure you didn't miss one. Last number is 061. Let's keep it easy here for you and move on to 071, 071. And listen up, Hunty. It's I-20, I-20. Nothing rhymes with 70. 70. You're boring. Oh, you must have screamed that crap. I almost said that number. You're so delicate. He was the bottom the whole time. I should have known. All right, let's check here. Folks, we do have a bingo called. Everybody hold your cards. $363 on the line. We got a B14, B7, B12, and 11. We have an I-28 and an I-23. We have a G58 and a G52. And 72, 70, 73, and 66. My friends, that's a good bingo. Get the hand. $363. I know. See, yeah, that's why you got to just always just be right in the middle. Got it. All right, folks, we will be coming back around to get you involved in game number 305. It will be a classic bingo game here in just a couple of minutes. Ken, thanks for coming down.
Wait 2 seconds. So many buttons to hit. That's off. That's off. That's on. Live it to here.
There you go.
There we go. Should be awkward. There you go. They send me these pictures for screens. I'm like, I bet it's gonna look really good on your. Actually, it looks better on the big screen than here. Anyway.
Good, but it's something.
20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 250, 260, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 8. That didn't come out right, did it? Let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 205. I see why she does this. It just always shows we have 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 3. 5, 10, 15, 28, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38. Okay, so let me go check and see if she counted wrong or if she maybe pulled up.
No
That's
worries.
why I count them out every time.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
You know, waiting around for spring money? Great, I assume so. You want to, so this is what you gave me, dark up there, and I'll go through here. There's one.
2,
They made it back.
50, 60, 70.
Some numbers are being consistent.
Thank you. 30, 45, so 40, 60. Now I'm way over. Okay, what the heck did I do?
If you're confident in the first count, we can just do the. We got 250. Go throw all those 20s in.
250. Hold on. 250, 60, 70, 80. Is this the rest of the from the pot? Okay. 90, 100. So that's 3. 10, 20. What?
There's 63, right?
30. Yeah. 30. 50. There we are. Nope, that is right. Yep.
No?
Yep. I exchanged 25 for ones, and I never actually took 25 out of the register.
Oh, fair
So
enough.
this
That
is
would,
360.
that would, I was like, it's way too close to not be
Yep.
close. Also, in the future, we should stick to winners with all these ones so we have some fives on them. That's just my personal. But it's too late now because he's standing right here.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care.
He'll know the secret. So here we go 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82.
With that 50 count. That's a lot of fun.
50, 40.
What?
I swear we've done this smoothly at
Yeah.
that stuff. That's $200.
That's $200.
That's 30, 40, 50, 60, 5, 6, 7, 6, 8. There we go. Okay,
Start organizing.
250. I know, you just line them all up in order.
Yeah.
I see why she touched the 50.
I used to be a banker, so I'll be facing every single one of these, getting them in order.
I'm just anal retentive, so I also like facing.
Yeah. So you can see clearly. So
Yes, but I see why she does. I don't mind her putting the.
The 50 is where it gets fucked up. Even
Right.
at the bank teller, like I was like,
Right.
50 fucks.
So throwing it in 200, 250,
Yep.
270, 80, 85, 90, 95, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 45, 45, 50, 55, 60. 3. Jesus Christ, superstar. All right, well, enjoy facing these.
Thank you.
I know you'll be like, I'm like, those ain't going toward my house unless they get fully faced.
This is how you make the money.
Exactly.
I feel like it's a casino. You're like, oh, I feel good. Let's give money to the services.
Well, also, I'm sorry, somebody specifically hit the winning card for me. After only a light nipple things. I feel like that's what you want.
Chatting. Oh, Lucian Gamel, hey. I thought this was funny. Turn back time.
And just a reminder, folks, we're going back to 7 o'clock start time for both bingo and trivia. Bingo Tuesdays, trivia Wednesdays. Last call to join us for game at number 3. We'll close in 1 minute. We miss you. You change your mind. Come on up to the table. Again, this game will close for a classic bingo game in 1 minute. Our best. Alrighty, folks, this game is closed. You got playing a classic bingo game. Make sure you shout those bingos out loud and proud. No being shy. It's happened twice. Somebody just kind of muffled it and started wandering up. I called another number, another person who wanted to have to split it. So much, it's like $150 plus is worth it. Shout it out. Or talk to your friend who's not like socially crippled and have them shout it. Whatever works for you. Let's start with fun with the G51, G51. Damn girl, we all get lucky tonight. Lucky number 13, B13. I need to pee. It must be 070. 070. You son of a gun. It's an N41. N41. Listen, Andrew, it's not you, it's me with an I-23. I-23. That wasn't good enough, though. Andrew's getting all the shit now because his friend tipped me to harass him. Oh, poor, silly little Andrew. Let's get back those B's with the B14. B14. And Andrew's mom's a whore. It's an 064. 064. Andrew, he's going to hell, not heaven, with an 067. 067. We're going to pop from 067 to G57. G57. Good looking for a classic bingo. 5 in any row, column, or diagonal, but it has to be straight because you know whose America we live in now. Hey, Andrew, would you wine me, dine me, 49 me? G49.
What was that, I-17? I'll make sure to avoid that one then. Never let a dick like me know what's up.
We're going to go from G49 up to G47. G47.
$378.
All right, folks, biggest spot of the night so far by a skosh. We got $378 on the line. 378. Let's get you another number up in here. I only slept with Andrew twice, but I'll tell you, it wasn't great. It was more I-28, I-28. Oh, we know the bingo called, folks. Everybody hold your cards. Hold your cards. God, I was looking forward to making fun of Andrew even more.
Next one.
$3 will apparently buy you a whole round of heckling because I'm a cheap, cheap whore. Just like Janet. You got it. All right. We have a B13, an I-28, an N41, a G51, and an 064, my friends. That is a good bingo. Give her a hand. $378.
See how we did this time. We had a purpose fiasco. So let's see. Oh, no, just counting that off. It's fine. No, it happens. 20, 40, 60, 81. 20, 40, 60, 82. 250, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 3. Do you see why it gets confusing?
Yeah, that is hard.
So 3, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 77, $378. You bet. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's nice for a little short investment, right?
All righty, friendos. We got another pattern round coming up here for you. A round de pattern, as those filthy frogs would say. I don't think they would say that. What?
It wasn't going to be, but now it is. I love that.
So, folks, besides trivia tomorrow night, we have a great, usually wouldn't push a historical talk to people all that strongly, but coming up on Thursday, I should be coming up with the screens here in a second. It's going to free history talk about Missoula's historic Chinese community. Right here where you're standing was not only a ladies' boarding house full of whores, but also an opium den. Just next door where Big Pizza is now is actually where the Chinese temple was. At one point in Missoula, 20 to 25% of people were from China. It's an amazing chunk of history. You should come on down for a free talk on Thursday.
I love your shirt, by the way. Makes your tits look gorgeous.
So, pretty much like you beat. And one group is for you. Are you,
Just while you're gone, we'll be trying to get paid for Andrew.
Thank you. Sorry, he has a limited palate because he's gluten free, so we had to go get his gluten free pizza and all that.
Oh, and too bad the pizza next door is delicious. It totally. Oh, have you never had?
Yeah, we're visiting
Oh.
North Carolina. We're here on a work trip.
Oh my gosh, how fun is that? Big Pizza's awesome.
Okay, sick.
Awesome. Did you pre-order or you just
Yes.
ordered it? Okay.
Yes.
She got one of the. Oh God, you have to get gluten free. Oh man, there's like a flathead cherry, which is like ground up that sausage, like caramelized goat, like just like I'm dropping out.
Really.
Mouth water.
Okay, wait.
But literally, this was our pattern for the next round. It's an A for
Wait,
Andrew.
that's so funny.
I know. I was gonna keep just giving him shit continually, but
Well, do it in spirit.
I will. We will. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks for coming down, you guys. Welcome to Montucky.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. So we have to go to Bozeman and then Whitefish, and then we're going to be right here because we're flying in.
Oh, great. Take one of the ways up or down. Wait, Bozeman to Whitefish.
Yeah.
Here's your pen. If you can, you should be able to. When you go up to Whitefish, take the Sealy Swan.
Okay.
I believe it's, I'm going to say 35, like Highway 35 or something.
Okay.
But instead of, it's mostly freeway, but then once you get up there, you're going to drive through two of like our largest Western Montana mountain ranges that have carved this valley full of like glacier lakes all the way down through.
Okay, cool.
There's 30 lakes up in there.
Yeah.
And then you come around to the top of Flathead Lake, which is like that
Gotcha.
big lake.
Okay.
And then up to
Cool.
Whitefish, another like an hour.
So, do y'all know Lowe's Home Improvement, like the store?
Sure.
Okay, so we work at corporate. So the whole thing we're out here doing is like visiting like a bunch of stores, but they're like, hey, go see some national parks and hang out while y'all are out there. So that's what we're trying to do. So we're going to do like Bozeman in the morning, hit Yellowstone, loop around, and then we're going to try to hit Glacier on Friday. We're being really adventurous.
I'm gonna say other thing with Glacier. Sorry, I travel a lot, so I just know how important. I know how important it is. For Glacier, the going to the Sun Road is not open,
Okay.
so it gets a little wonky. Like you can't go like deep into the park
Yeah.
anywhere. But if I do have to run some bingo here. If open, go to Mini Glacier. It's called Many, like not few, but many.
Yeah.
It's actually up on the east side a bit, which you can hit from. You'll be able to drive along the Rocky Mountain front, which means you have towering mountains on one side, and the Midwest sprawling all the way to the Appalachians on the other. Drive all the way up there. You can actually get in. There's a big lodge there. It's like, otherwise, I don't know where else you'd really go in this time of year.
Yeah.
So if you can get into Mini Glacier, get into Mini Glacier.
Okay, cool.
Okay, but if not, just a poking around should be great. And Whitefish is a kick in the pants. Whitefish is a kick in the pants.
Oh, yeah.
The Remington bar, like Chick
Yeah.
Boom Remington gun. Great.
Okay.
Alrighty, folks. Sorry, I got caught tour guiding. Listen to Travel a Lot, and how important it is to have somebody be nice and just be like, hey, here's 5 of my awesome suggestions. Well, listen, Andrew had to take off, but he's gone but not forgotten. Our next pattern will be an A for Andrew, that asshole. So again, Family needs a card come running up, otherwise this game is clished. Clished. Oh, hold on. Dang it. God, that bingo guy's an idiot. Did this. Alright, there we go. We got our pattern up in the top left here. And we are in roll. Don't forget, you really need to shout out bingo real loud. I've only kind of heard one of them tonight. It was from a close table, so. Let's get in it. We're starting with a G. G47. G47.
Welcome.
And if you don't like that one, how about a G49? G49. Like 40s, but you don't like G's. So how about an N43? N43. Bop, 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 right down to those B's with a B6. B6. And let's drop the bomb on the B10, the B10. And tee, it's N33, N33. The best diagnosis you can ever hope for. If you know this one, you know it. It's B9, a B9. And Lukaku, it's I-22, I-22.
Toot.
You can get your kicks with 066, 066. Great pot up here, folks. Play for $345, 345. Sit back those B's with a B8. Gotta get a B8. Es un ritual cultural para una chiquita que tiene 25 años. Es quinceañera B15, B15.
I got food. I would do a loco. Loco.
And it's a little piece of heaven with a B7, B7. Oh my, oh me, it's an 073, 073.
Did you have that to go? Yeah. Good, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
And like me dating a short guy, it's all elbows and belly buttons with an 068, 068. There's son of a gun with an 061, 061. And Lordy, help me, N40, N40. And it's you and me and B3, B3. Here comes the sun, G51, G51. And get back those G's for G46, G46. Remember, regular bingos will not do it. It has to be the pattern in the top left. And now you know the rest of the story. 075, 075. The answer to life, the universe, and everything. If you're a nerd, 42, or N42, N42. Listen, if you're looking for an O42, you're not going to find it either. So back off. You know the score. It's an 074. 074. I swear it's true. It's an 062. 062. Yeah, looking for that A for awkward little Andrew. He had to go get the gluten-free pizza because gluten makes him poop weird. Came all the way from North Carolina. He works at Lowe's Corporate. I just found out. It's like, cool. I'm so glad Lowe's. I can see why things get awkward at Lowe's sometimes, being run by 19-year-olds who don't know how to play bingo. Jesus. We're going to keep it alive with an 065. 065.
Part of the fun.
Must be fate. It's an N38. N38. What is that bulbous font? It must be a beehive, which means it's a B5. B5. Ikiriki, it's an 070. 070. And let's get back to those eyes with the sweetest little number in the world, Sweet 16, I16.
Keely. Keely.
I don't think it goes to the microphone. We won't live, we will thrive with an N35. N35. I felt really stupid. I'm not on social media, so whenever I see memes, I get so excited. But it was like, wasted away in Margaritaville? No, I'd be thriving there. Me too. I need you to be one with yourself. Be one with your breath. Be one. Uh-oh, it's 067. 067.
Thank you.
Damn, that's dirty. With an I30, I30. We can giggle with glee with a G53, a G53. Folks, I have a feeling some people are getting kind of close, so make sure you are double checking all your numbers there. Shut the front door. It's an I24. I24. And you only need one N. It's an N37. N37. We'll go from N37 to I27. I27. I don't hate. I abhor with an N34.
Janet's ears perked up when I said four. Fine, divine, benign, incline.
It's quite a steep incline for an N39 and the 39. It doesn't kill, it just stuns with an N41s. That didn't work. Over half the numbers have been called now, folks, so somebody's going to be getting fairly close out there. And if you win, it'd be nifty, just like a G50, G50. Old enough to drink, but not old enough to think. I-21, I-21. Not being tricksy, it's a G60, G60. Mama didn't raise no food. It's an N32, N32.
What was Mr. T's tagline? I pity the foo. I pity the foo M32. I'll get it next time, I promise.
Golly gee, it's a G57, G57. All right, folks, bust out those pom-poms at the B11. B11. Oh, that's a different state with a G48, G48. Old enough to help choose the leader of the free world, but not trusted with a Bush Light. That's 18, I-18. We do a big call, folks. If you hold your cards, though, hold your cards. You never know. Weed is legal in Montana, so you never know who's going to go where and who and why. From the bottom here. Oh, yeah. Oh, we may have two. Two. All right, hold your horses there, Princess. We'll get to you. He was being very calm, by the way. I want to be clear about that. We got a B7, a B9. 3 winners. We may have 3 winners. Jeez. When it rains, it pours. Janet, relax. We got an I-18 and an I-22, a N-38, a 49, and a 450, a 73, and a 62. That's at least one good bingo, folks.
Maybe hold on to this for a second.
Oh, this guy only marked the winners like a classy broad. We got 11, 7, 18, 22, 41, 47, 51, 70, and 73. That's another good bingo. And let's see. Shall it be a repeat here with a 9, 7, 27, 30, 41, 51, 53, 61, and 74. That's 3 good bingos, y'all.
115?
These get $115 each, which is like exciting, but you would be. She's like, I'm not into this garbage. All right, folks, we have time for one more quick regular game of Bingo Classic, if you will. Get rid of those cards now. We'll be coming around to get you sorted out for that.
Just be patient for 2 seconds. I'll count it out for you. So everything's clever and levered. Thank you, sir. This is easy. 115.
Thanks, sir.
I just did that one visually. 20, 40, 60. One. And
Thank you.
it's kind of exciting. Huh? 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 85, 90, 95, 1, 5, 7,
Thank you.
15. Yeah. It's so kind of 3 winners. Like the chances of that are astronomical.
I skipped it. I think I got it earlier. And I was like, wait a second, I have it. So,
Next time,
yeah. Yeah.
you let these assholes steal a third of your money. It's garbage. I believed in you.
One more game for you. It is going to be just a classic. And the Gene is coming around. I'll be out in round 2. And for the final round. But just a reminder, we are down here every Tuesday. In June, we are going to start at 7 o'clock, not 7:30. Because it was past people's bedtimes. So it's not even dark yet.
Thank you.
And we're down to 2. I love it. Give that to them, though. I don't want that garbage.
What?
I don't want that garbage. Oh, right, because you're like live at the review.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Bingo. Big classic video game. Oh, classic. Oh my god, that game is so classic. Last call, this game's gonna close now unless something else is there. Fantastic. I love that. It is legalized gambling, so like I feel like I should do like a this game will close in 1 minute. I think it's fun, but also ain't nobody give a fuck. All right, all we need is a basic B bingo. I've been diddling my balls up here. They should be about as random as possible. Speaking of my balls, it's a little piece of heaven with an 067. 067. And right down the middle of an N, the N36 and the 36. Wafting their bright, fresh future crash. It's 18 I-18. And it's dinner for two with a shitty view. 069. 069. Actually, I realize you guys are so similar in height, it would actually work for you. Listen up, hunting. It's I-20, I-20. You can make a lot of money with like dwarf sex stuff. Just keep that hat on, Davey. You trim that brim a bit, girl. That is cash money. There you go. Going down to the store with an N34. N34. Check out this weird mole. Do you think it's B9? B9. If you're unsure at all, please get it checked. Nerdiest number on the board, 42 and 42. If you win and don't tip me, I'll go on a killing spree with a G53, G53. And don't go far. Next number up is G54, G54. Oh, hey there, hun. That's a nice 071. 071. And now here's the deal. This is your last chance. This is the final bingo. You've learned enough. I prefer if everybody except for our hardcore regulars would please pull up their pom-poms, stretch out and give me a B11. B11. Ooh, lovely. Except I watched all of you that didn't move your mouth. You'll be up against the wall first when I start tracking down the non-tippers in here. We're feeling divine with an M39. M39. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but B6 will never hurt you. B6. Do I love? No, I adore. With an 064. 064. And we'll go from 064 to I-24. I-24. I can feel it. I feel like there's probably like 5 of y'all that have just looking for one number. Just let me know what it is and pay me 75% of your winnings. Wait, nudge.
Eight.
Wait, did you say G58? G58. Oh, we actually do have a bingo.
30.
Rubber. Oh, and then we have 2. We might have 2 bingos. I may hold your cards, though. You never know. You never know. We have an 11, 20, free space, 58, and 69. That's one good bingo. Give her a hand. And we have a 9, 20, free space, 58, and 67. That is 2 good bingos. Oh, I love it. A double up at the end of the night.
165 each.
165 each. That's a nice little pull, right? Let's make back what you put in tonight. Everybody else, I hate to call you losers, but you huge losers that didn't win at all, thanks for coming down to Cranky Sam. We're down here every stinking Tuesday night, starting at 7 o'clock next week. 7 o'clock.
You have first chance to take your change. It's the night next year.
Yeah.
Giving huge purse. Let's go. It's 20. It's 20, 40, 60, 81. Good night, guys. 1, 10, 20. You betcha. You got stuck with coins at the end. Are you okay with that? I remember change. There you go. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 61, 62, 63. And 8 quarters. I don't even count change anymore. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Everybody, thank y'all so much for coming down. We're doing every Tuesday, 5 games of Rowdy Bingo. Big pots, as big as we can make them anyway. And don't forget, if you like to challenge your brain a little bit more than just recognizing numbers on a piece of paper, we do a trivia night down here every Wednesday night, starting at 7 o'clock next week.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We appreciate everybody coming down. And again, I'm not joking around. Thursday, if you're down here, I can't remember the exact time. It'll pop up here in a second. If you want to hear like some of the like deep, awesome history of these places you pound around in all the time, come on down. I don't even know who's hosting it. And yet I'm still excited.
I have no idea. I'm not a historian. I just play one when I'm giving tours. But I don't do that anymore because they pay you like $30 for 2.5 hours. Doing a huge tour with like 30 people. And I'm like, I guess I could ask for tips, but it feels so tacky.
Thank you so much. It was great.
It's not because you don't have a soul, sir. It's because you play golf.
That's why God hates you. You waste so much water on your damn greens that the Lord hates you. Yep.
6 p.m. on Thursday, by the way, for that history talk. 6 p.m. I'll be here. Maybe. Yes, I will.
Yeah.
Thank you.